Wow, the rumors were true. That movie was pretty mid. I'm not gonna lie. So first, I'm gonna say the things I like about the movie. So the Super Mario Galaxy movie has really good visuals, as you would expect with Illumination. Illumination always has good visuals, but this movie in particular has really good visuals. It looks beautiful. It's just a beautiful movie. The animation is good. It's crisp. It looks pretty. A lot of eye candy, and if that's your cup of tea, it's nice. The movie is also very fun. The movie was very fun to watch. It's fun. I don't want to spoil it, but there's a lot of cameos, okay? But I will be saying a bit of a spoilers. So, because that kind of fits into my criticisms. And right away, where do I even begin? I guess right away I'm going to start with the way the movie was written. The writing was kind of bad. Like, I guess I was expecting more of how Super Mario Galaxy the games kind of started. I was kind of hoping that maybe so Mario and Luigi they start off on Earth obviously, but for them to go to space kind of takes a while. Oh no, it's weird. Basically, Rosalina gets kidnapped by Bowser Jr. And by the way, Bowser Jr. was moving in this movie. Okay, he was like Thanos. He was literally better than Bowser ever was. Like Bowser Jr. was moving like Heisenberg. Okay, he was moving, and and he kidnaps the Moon Princess. I forgot her name, but she kidnaps the Star Princess, and then that's where our movie begins with Mario and Luigi, like in Saudi Arabia, I guess, equivalent in the Mario Mushroom Kingdom, and they're riding a dirt bike. So they introduced Yoshi. I feel like Yoshi should have been introduced in the last movie, or I feel like in this movie, maybe they introduced Yoshi a little bit too early. I don't know. I feel like his appearance in the movie should have look he came later, maybe. I don't know. It just didn't feel. It just kind of felt anticlimactic when he came out. When he came out, I was like, "Oh shit, is Yoshi?" But I feel like maybe he should have came out at a more interesting time in the movie. But that's just me. But other than that, basically, as the movie went on at the very beginning, it's kind of slow pacing. Mario and Luigi kind of did random quests. It's a bit of tomfoolery, and then eventually they get some sort of like signal that they have to go save the Star Princess. And see, this is where so basically Princess Peach and Toad go on their own adventure, and Mario Luigi goes on their own thing, and they kind of like I don't know, like the movie kind of add things to the plot, but it never really comes back. Like for example, Bowser. Bowser is being rehabilitated. He's making an effort to become a good person. They build this plot of him becoming a good person, and at first it's like, oh wow, he actually changed. But then he reverts back to his old ways and became the bad guy again. Like, what was the whole point of building up Bowser as this guy who's reformed, and then he just becomes a generic bad guy? Then they really fumbled the bag there, and just I don't know. The movie didn't really feel too much in space or in the galaxy, if that makes any sense. Yeah. They got taken up by a spaceship and then they dropped down to some random B planet, which they never brought back again. They kind of brought things up in the movie and that never came back. This movie also suffers from, you know, Avengers Endgame syndrome, where basically they'll have they basically have Smash Brother characters appear in the movie, and that's fun. It's like, oh shit, is this guy Rob or Mr. Game and Watch? I feel like they feel so out of place. I think, for example, a perfect example is Star Fox. I'm gonna be honest. Why is he in the movie? I feel like he's so out of place. He doesn't belong in Super Mario Brothers. It just feels like to me this movie was trying to fast make cameos as possible, hit all the check boxes instead of actually making a compelling story that's interesting to watch. And the final battle scene, I don't know. Like it kind of feels like everything was rushed. The movie feels short. I just don't know how to describe it, but overall, I mean, it's a movie. That's the best way to describe it. It's a movie. It's just literally a movie, and they didn't really achieve much. It felt like an episode of regular show for the most part. It didn't feel like a movie. It felt like an episode of regular show where Luigi and Mario had to go to space, save the princess, and then that's it. They went back home and they won. And again, Bowser, they fumbled the bag. They should have made him a good guy, but well, I mean, well, I don't know. The movie is a 5 out of 10, and yeah.